This is not a Hollywood blockbuster, but rather a recent major wildfire in California, resembling a hell on earth. The home games of the Los Angeles Lakers and Los Angeles Clippers may be postponed due to the fire. Kawhi Leonard, who just made his comeback, also had to leave urgently to be with his family. How severe is this California wildfire? What impact has it had on the sports leagues? Why does California always face similar incidents? The center of the fire is in the Palisades area of Los Angeles County and the surrounding areas. Currently, the fire has been brought under control. According to data released by American media, more than 10,000 buildings have been destroyed, more than 150,000 people have been evacuated, and millions of people are experiencing power outages. The Pacific Palisades area covers about 7.5 square miles, with approximately 75% of it burned by the fire. The neighboring Altadena area has also seen over 5 square miles consumed by the fire. Pacific Palisades is a famous wealthy area, where the luxury homes of Kawhi Leonard and Paul George are located. Kawhi Leonard's mansion is a villa on the Palisades mountainside, purchased for $17 million in 2021. It covers an area of 1,115 square meters and is the most expensive of his 3 properties in California. Kawhi Leonard's family usually lives in this mansion. Many NBA figures, including Los Angeles Lakers head coach J.J. Redick and Golden State Warriors head coach Steve Kerr, also live in this wealthy neighborhood in California. 59-year-old Steve Kerr's mother, who is 90 years old, was also evacuated, and they are all safe now. The latest update: Kawhi Leonard's $17 million mansion was not burned. After the fire, the house was almost intact except for some dust. One has to admit, Kawhi Leonard really got lucky with this one. In the photos, the elderly person is Golden State Warriors head coach Steve Kerr's mother. Last October, she was still playing on the children's swing at home. Unfortunately, her house was right in the heart of the Palisades fire. Steve Kerr grew up there and left behind many fond memories. However, the fire completely destroyed all of that. Steve Kerr's 90-year-old mother is now staying in a hotel. She remains optimistic and plans to rebuild her home using the surviving trees around the property. J.J. Redick appeared shaken during an interview. His wife and family were safely evacuated, but their house was destroyed. There were rumors that some famous Hollywood landmarks had been destroyed, which were later debunked as false. However, a section of the famous Sunset Boulevard was indeed burned. On social media, someone posted a video showing the fire spreading to the Brentwood Hills. LeBron James' $23 million mansion and Draymond Green's $9.6 million property are located in this area, but their families are safe. Originally, the Los Angeles Lakers were about to begin a 4-game home streak, but the fire is likely to affect the schedule. The NBA is in communication with the Los Angeles Lakers and is ready to make adjustments. The NHL's Los Angeles Kings were the first to announce a postponed game, as they share the same home arena with the Lakers, so the Lakers are also likely to adjust their schedule. The Los Angeles Clippers will be playing at home this Sunday, but no changes have been made yet. The NFL's Los Angeles Rams and Minnesota Vikings were scheduled to play a wild card game in Inglewood, but the stadium is only 10 miles away from the fire's origin, so the game will likely be moved to Arizona. The NFL's Los Angeles Chargers also have a playoff game this Sunday, but they have not made any formal changes yet. As for why Southern California is prone to fires, it's due to 2 main factors. Objectively, the region has a subtropical dry summer climate, with little rain throughout the year, hot and dry summers, and relatively rainy winters. However, the seasonal Santa Ana winds in the fall and winter make fire season especially dangerous during these months. California has a forest cover rate of 45%, and as you can see, wealthy areas like Kawhi Leonard's are surrounded by forests, mainly subtropical evergreen hardwood forests and redwoods and oaks. These trees have a waxy layer, and as Donald Trump once pointed out in an interview, the mountains of California are covered in dry branches and leaves, which are not cleaned up, making them very flammable. Subjectively, California experiences several large-scale wildfires every year, mostly in mountainous or poorer areas, where evacuations are enough to manage the situation. This time, the fire reached the wealthy areas, and with more people affected, the exposure naturally increased. As seen in online videos, California wildfires often burn large areas, making the situation look like a war. Americans prefer to build houses with wood instead of concrete, and because property taxes are based on house value, wooden houses are cheaper, leading to lower taxes. However, the downside is events like this. Some American netizens believe this fire was part of a conspiracy. Well, let's be clear, such claims cannot be verified. For instance, it was found that the fire hydrants didn't have water, as the water reserves were drained months earlier. Also, in the weeks leading up to the fire, insurance companies had canceled homeowners' fire insurance on a large scale. The exact truth is unknown. These days are unfortunate days for all the people in Los Angeles. A wildfire that came out of nowhere has devastated all the people in Southern California. On the court, they can be omnipotent gods. But when natural disasters strike, they can only be one of the common people. In the face of such a moment, they are so helpless, and all they can do is put their hands together and pray to God. Praying for South California.